Welcome to another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E. Today we're going to be looking at this Maruice Lacroix masterpiece. And this watch is beautiful, and it can be picked up at azfindtime.com. Right here, I'll put the information up. And this watch is available right now for the price of $9,950. And this is the Maruice Lacroix Masterpiece series, and this watch is the Gravity. Now this watch comes in at 43 millimeters, and it is just beautiful. Let me look at some of the other measurements real quick. I know it's 43 millimeter case, and that's 43, and then the thickness is going to be about 16, and then the lug is right around a 51. So that's a real nice dimensions for a watch of this stature. You get lots of wrist presence with this, and this watch is going to be the watch that you want to show out. Now this is some of Maruice Lacroix's highest work. This is a masterpiece series, and I like this watch because this watch has the escapement in the front, which you can see all the inner workings of how the watch works. Now it has a 35 jewel movement, and this is the Maruice Lacroix ML230 movement. You get a beautiful silver dial with gold hands. And you see that's a silver radiant dial, and you get those gold hands and Roman numerals. And then down underneath the 6 o'clock, you get your seconds hand, and that is on its own disc, and that is black with the railroad track, and it is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, the main things of this watch is the decorations. Now you get the Valjoux, what is that called? The Valjoux de Jura pattern on this main plate up front. And you get the balance wheel that is all beautifully chamfered and finished. And then you get the escapement and the pallet fork you can see running right down here. I'll zoom in on that because that escapement wheel is actually purple, which is beautiful. All right there, can you see that? You get that purple wheel, and then you get a black. Let me see if I can get the rest of it right there. You can see it. You see the fork ticking back and forth? And that is beautiful that you can see the inner workings of this watch and how much depth it has. You see under that dial, you have the polished case that the dial sits in underneath the beautiful crystal. You almost have to see this watch in person to be able to understand how beautiful it is, but I'll try to show you. Now the case is all beautifully vertically brushed, and you have that polished chamfering on the sides, brush lugs, beautiful Maruice Lacroix strap, brown, tan on the inside, and you get this large rectangular alligator scale pattern on there. You get the Maruice Lacroix M. You also get a signed crown. And this is a push-pull crown, and this watch has 5 atmospheres of water resistance. And then as you turn over to the back sapphire crystal, you get this beautiful ML230 in-house manufactured movement with the Côte de Genève that is spiral turned. And you can see the ridges on here are all beveled. The screws are countersunked. Just like any other high horology piece should be. And this is a 35 jewel movement, all in-house by Maruice Lacroix. And I believe this watch has about 65 hours of autonomy. Now, this is something that is going to be the centerpiece of your collection because you won't be seeing these on everybody's wrists. And I think it's a very strong value proposition at $10,000 because if you were going to get something with this kind of technology, the open escapement, and just the finish of this watch as this sits, you'd have to spend 2 or 3 times as much. So I think this is a really good expression of what Maruice Lacroix can do, and you can pick this beautiful, beautiful watch up at azfinetime.com. So this is the Maruice Lacroix Gravity 43 millimeter. Get it at azfinetime.com. It will not last long. These watches are hard to get, and when you see it, it is just striking. I'm so glad I could show this one to you guys. So that's the watch once over for today. My name is Big E. You can pick this up at azfinetime.com. Once again, God bless, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching.